Nebraska this weekend for a couple more rounds of the Central Regional Trials Championship. The schedule is similar to the last one in that we have 3 loops of 8 sections this afternoon, followed by the shootout. I will be riding the master line, so it could be a little bit on the easy side, but you never know. Sometimes they throw some weird stuff in out there. Should be a good time either way. The afternoon sections turned out to be pretty easy, and we actually only had 6, but I still had fun. Found some bonus hits here and there, and it was a good warm-up for the shootout, which should be more technical, but they're scoring it a little bit differently. There are going to be 2 rides per section, and it goes off of your best score, but also your best time if it's a tie. So when I was walking the sections, I was looking for not just the best line, but the fastest one. And there are some options in there, so I might mix it up a little bit, but hopefully put down a solid score and a solid time on the first ride, and then see what happens on the second one. Should be fun.
Pat Smage, another clean ride.
Good, here's good.
The shootout sections, there was a lot of like big RPMs, type ups, and I like that stuff. There wasn't no slippery mud, so I'm a fan of it.
The shootout was a lot of fun. The sections were pretty tight and technical, so you couldn't go all that fast, but after watching some of the other riders, I knew I had to keep it moving, and it's kind of fun when it's a different aspect like that. They were easy enough where it did come down to time for a couple of us when we did clean it, so it's fun to have that different way of doing things and mix it up a bit. Glad they were able to put it together, and thanks to the sponsors for making it happen. I rode pretty well and kept it clean. Got a little sketchy on the last ride, but I was trying to go fast and do a bonus line, so I'll blame it on that, but it was a good day and a lot of fun, so looking forward to tomorrow. Sunday morning, and it's Hannah's turn. How you feeling?
Oh, just dandy.
It's your first event of the year and for quite a while. Are you nervous at all?
Yeah, because I've never tried this class before. I don't know how challenging it's gonna be, but hopefully I make it through and get some cleans.
That's right. Moving up from last year, you rode amateur. Now you're riding which class?
Clubman.
Which is the top class of the morning. So good luck. Have some fun. Keep it moving.
I don't like looking at it this way.
Why not?
Because it looks steeper. I like looking at it from above.
Well, you got to look at it from this way when you ride it, so you should at least get a bit of a view.
Oh.
Look up and try to hold your line. One loop down, how'd it start?
Not too shabby. I was making some silly mistakes. I dabbed in some corners,
It did look like you were leaning with the bike a little bit in those corners and also leaning a little bit too far back, and that was causing your front end to push a bit. So if you can stay a little more centered, lean the bike, not your body, try not to drop your shoulder, you might have better traction to be able to hold on to those corners with the front tire.
All right, I'll try to do that this loop.
Good luck. We'll let some air out too. Oh, nice. Good ride. Pull it to the right, slip the clutch. Forward. So it looked like you slammed your front tire into the root really hard and then it deflected to the left and you got offline. You're probably in the right gear and you probably just got a little overconfident since it went well the first time, but next time make sure to clear that root a little bit with the front tire.
That scared me.
Good save.
Thanks.
Lift up and look up. Smooth that time. Ooh, way to hang on to that one.
How did I do that?
So your front tire started sliding right here because you were angled a little bit too much. So if you go a little wider and turn into it, and also try not to lean your body into the corner as much so you get more traction on the front tire on that angle. Nice and wide, and then turn into it. Yep. Oh, still pushed a bit. Front tire right by this one. Yep. Go, you got it. Oh, so close. A little more speed through here. There you go, nice. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
All right, just finished up. How'd it go?
Overall, it went good. I noticed I need to work on corners again, get down to the basics. I don't really compete that much, and I just ride for fun, and I feel like I cleaned every part of the sections. And I did have some scary portions where I almost went backwards holding in the clutch, what I was telling everybody. But overall, I had a really good time.
You happy that you moved up?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it definitely looked like the sections were right for you. You just had some mistakes here and there. A lot of that comes with confidence and practice in riding sections and competing. So, I guess we'll just have to do some more of that, right?
Oh yeah, new video to come.
All right, my turn.
I'm here to mine for you, Pat. You see this?
Catch me.
I'm gonna catch you.
Could have been smoother.
What you looking at, Pat?
Well, I'm on the third loop now and I found a few bonus lines, but this one, I wasn't quite wanting to risk it on the first two loops. It's towards the end of the weekend now, so not as worried about my score. We'll see what happens here. It's kind of a pretty weird angled splatter off of a skinny kicker, and you gotta hold pressure. So I kept it clean for the weekend, but still had a lot of fun. Tried to throw some wheelies in here and there just to add to it. I'm really glad we were able to make the trip, and they made the trip well worth it by having a good payout. So thanks to the club for putting this all together. Thanks to the sponsors for pitching in and making it happen. And thanks to Factory One for making it possible for us to be here. So it's a good event, and now it's time to go practice, but see you guys in Colorado.